G'day everyone, how are we doing today? My name is Riley and welcome to another video on the Dymo Productions channel. Now today we're just going to have a little bit of a discussion about NBA and more specifically talking about the top 3 MVP candidates this current season. Now I've been watching the NBA when the Cavs came back 3-1 against the Warriors, and then following that watching Russell Westbrook's MVP season. That really just solidified my interest into the game. Russ used to be my favorite player, man, until he just, started putting up bricks and losing to the Jazz and the Blazers, and I lost faith in the man after a while, after a few seasons, but, I still love him. Anyways, that's off topic. Today we're going to be talking about the MVP cases for this season. I don't have any stats prepared. I haven't really done any preparation for this video. However, I'm just going to talk about sort of what I've seen thus far.
Pass break, and LeBron the other way.
Can't finish, but LeBron over the top with a one-handed stop.
Oh, he turned the other way. A logo ball. He's got it. A logo 3 for LeBron.
So obviously we've got to talk about LeBron and the Lakers. So the Lakers, I think, are the 2nd seed now in the West. LeBron is, for a 35, 36-year-old, he is putting up godly stats. I mean, the man is my number 1 case for MVP. Reason being, he's got the storyline of being that old and still putting up such a high performance and having such amazing value for his team. The fact that he can score, he can shoot threes now, he's playing good defense. He's basically averaging a triple-double. And to be honest, with Anthony Davis out, the Lakers haven't looked too good, and he is their one catalyst for success, which is just amazing to watch. Put him number 1. However, there's definitely some other cases. I think number 2 has to be Joel Embiid.
All bets are over now. Joel is unleashed.
This bird's eye view. Watch this. Boop. There's a little step through.
Goes to enjoy. Embiid, who's done it all tonight. Here's Embiid. Joel Embiid for the tie. Got it! Joel Embiid coming up large.
The Sixers have had a cracking start to this season. I love watching the Sixers just because I like following Ben Simmons, obviously being Aussie. But at the same time, their team is sort of hit and miss. They're a good regular season team, but it just seems like every time it comes to that playoff time, it's the Sixers, these other teams are going to run a game plan against Ben Simmons because they know he can't shoot. Who else have they got other than, Tobias Harris, Seth Curry, obviously Embiid and Simmons. After that, it's you got Shake Milton, their bench is pretty hard, and that's my point. But that being said, Embiid has been putting up filthy stats, something like 28 points and 13 boards. Man is hitting clutch shots. He's progressing year in, year out, and for a 24, 25-year-old, he is playing out of his skin. So I would put him 2nd. Now, 3rd place, it's kind of tough, right? So you got Donovan Mitchell, who is sort of leading the West. Obviously, the Jazz are playing out of their minds this year. However, it seems to me like Donovan Mitchell is putting up decent stats, but they're not MVP numbers. And their team success can be attributed to, their whole team stepping it up. You got Rudy Gobert playing well. You got Joe Ingles, my guy, my Aussie connection. I love him. He's such a funny guy, man. I love Joe Ingles, and his play style is not that athletic, but he'll hit that shot, man. He'll hit that corner 3 all day. And then you got Bogdanovich and Mike Conley, and then you got Jordan Clarkson, who are you serious, man? He's playing out of his skin. Potential 6th man of the year right there. Honestly, we've got to mention Stephen Curry playing absolutely crazy basketball. He looks just like he's back in 2015, 2016, where he's just taking over, doing what he wants in the court, dribbling past 3 defenders and making incredible shots. But his team success is pretty low, so I don't think he's got a high chance of winning MVP. For 3rd place, this might be a hot take, but I think I want to give it to James Harden.
Oh, he's got it. James Harden with a big 3. Talking about the vision, come off the pick and roll. That is outstanding. Speed from Harden.
Harden goes long. Green ball fake layup.
He's been traded. He's come into a new team, and he's taking on a bigger role as like a point guard. Obviously, he's got Kyrie with him. KD's still injured, but Harden's been doing everything. He's been getting rebounds. He's been shooting efficiently. He's been a leader, and he's been distributing the ball. You know? He's still hitting his filthy step back threes and getting fouled, but he's leading that team. I will say, on the topic of the Nets, after watching a few of their games, I watched their game against the Spurs today, and Bruce Brown does a lot of things for them, man. Like, maybe it doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but Bruce Brown is a dog. He hits those big shots. He plays great defense on the best opposition player, and he's just gritty. And I like watching him play, man. But you know, Harden doesn't have a huge chance given that he's, you know, playing next to Kyrie and KD. But I think he's stepped up so well into a new system, playing under Steve Nash. He's playing that point guard role, but still getting like 9 boards a night, leading the league in assists, still putting out 26, 27 points a game. Very, very impressive. And you know, if we're talking about any other MVP cases, obviously you got Damian Lillard putting up crazy stats, but yet again, he's had CJ out. The Blazers haven't had too good of a record. And then you've also got Bradley Beal, who's playing out of his skin, yet he's also, his team's not, I'm pretty sure they still have a losing record. However, point being is he's playing incredibly. Anywho, I believe it's down to Embiid and LeBron right now. I would put LeBron as my favorite, just considering the fact that he's how old? And he's doing what? His team's still second in the West without AD. And if AD comes back and they go on a little win streak and LeBron's still doing his thing, getting those triple doubles and hitting those threes and playing good defense, I think it's a wrap. And you know, even going a bit further than that, if LeBron gets another MVP, if he gets another ring and another Finals MVP, can we just agree he's the GOAT? Like, I know Jordan's 6 for 6. I understand the debate, but LeBron winning 3 different MVPs on 3 different teams, as well as 3 Finals MVPs and 3 championships on 3 different teams, having 5 altogether. I don't care how many he's lost. He's gonna break the points record. He's probably break the assists. Like, the man has cemented his legacy. And whilst Jordan, you could argue, did more in less time, LeBron has just had the most incredible career to date. And if he does it again, one more time, I think the question's over for me. I know basketball is all about game of championships and how many you got, but his impact goes beyond the ring count. And that's why I think he's already up there. I'd put him at a close second to Jordan at the moment. And now this has gone to a LeBron versus Jordan debate. However, LeBron, you keep doing what you're doing this season, man. You're the GOAT in my eyes. But yeah, that's going to be all for the video today, guys. I really hope you like this format. It was a bit of a different kind of style video. I just like getting on the camera and just talking smack, if that's all right with you guys. But yeah, let me know what you think of the topics today. Look, if you disagree with me on anything, fight me in the comments below. Like, I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you like. Let me know of any sort of improvements or feedback. I've kind of got a new setup going on, new mic, so if anything's a bit dodgy, then I'll try and fix it for future videos. Other than that, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.